In this video, I'm going to talk about the main reason why your manifestations aren't coming true or being destroyed. Hey everyone, my name is Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day. So today's video, I'm going to tell you my personal opinion on why your manifestations aren't coming true. But yeah, so the main reason why the manifestations aren't coming true is because of your negative thinking. Yes, I said negative thinking. It's like negative thinking, habits, beliefs about yourself, the stories that you tell yourself, the excuses why you can't accomplish something is the reason why your manifestations aren't coming true. So if you're not seeing your manifestations that you want to happen in your life come true, it's because of your negative thinking. Negative thinking is very, very powerful because it has this like hook, this grab that, and when it grabs you, it's hard for you to get out of that negative thinking habit without, maybe removing yourself from that environment or, doing something completely different. Like it's easy to say, just change your thoughts, everything like that. But it can obviously be quite like that to change your thoughts and habits, but sometimes if you're in a negative environment, that's a little bit more harder to do. And trust me, I've been there with some jobs and some coworkers where it was really hard to, overcome this negative environment I was in. And because once you're in that environment, it's kind of hard for you to kind of get out. But it's more how do you overcome those things? And my solution to overcome negative thinking is to have a positive, abundant mindset, which kind of comes down to a couple different steps, but they're kind of all in tandem together. So, how I view abundant mindset is that you're seeing all the opportunities in front of you. You are thinking positively. You are very appreciative, happy, and ecstatic about your life and everything about your life. You're seeing all the light in the darkness. Whereas, a scarcity mindset has more of a negative thinking towards it. It's kind of more in a survival mode. You are not seeing all the opportunities in front of you. You just see an opportunity and you grab onto it as it's your last opportunity ever. And you're not thinking about where everything else is coming next. It's just it's very limiting. Place a lot of limitations on yourself, and that's what we don't want to do. Whereas, like I said, with abundant mindset, we are thinking very positively about ourselves. We're seeing all the opportunities and all the fun, great things about our life, and very appreciative of it. And we don't place limitations on ourselves or anything, limited thinking or anything like that. Our beliefs are, there's always opportunities out there for us. We just have to always find them, and we just have to have very strong observation skills to able to acquire that. When I say strong observation skills, it doesn't mean a skill that you have to adapt all the time. It's just being really aware of your surroundings and just like seeing the opportunities in front of you. You know what I mean? And the opportunities doesn't have to be these big, huge, grandiose opportunities. It's just like if you're at the gym and you're looking to make more friends and some person like comes up to you and like say, hey, can I use that thing? Maybe that's an opportunity to kind of engage with them and say, how's your workout going? Everything like that. That's an opportunity to make more friends. And so I know that, like I said, that negative thinking is very, very powerful where it grabs you. It's a hook. And it's kind of like, well, how do I overcome this? How do I stop thinking negatively? And you might be thinking, Kyle, I've been doing all your manifestation techniques. I've been doing all the scripting, the writing, the journaling, and everything like that. But then my stuff isn't coming to me. And that is because of negative thinking that maybe you're not aware of it. And I know this is not everyone does this, but sometimes even when I was starting off my law of attraction journey, I had these big, huge desires. And once I did my visualizations, I did all this stuff, I kind of was a little bit scared of them, which is kind of silly for me to say because I was excited for them, but I was also very nervous and scared and intimidated because the energy is totally off and the stages of life are different because I'm like, I'm here right now. How the hell am I supposed to get over here to get my dreams and my goals? But we have to kind of break it down and, see all little opportunities in between and and like map out something realistically that you can do every day and taking action every single day to get to that goal. And sometimes our excuses will get in the way. Maybe we're lazy, and it's like the stories we tell ourselves that aren't even true that we believe to be true, and it's simply false. And so, um, you know, obviously thinking negative is a little bit more easier to do because it has that grip, that hook, and once you have it, you will kind of spiral. Versus positive thinking is a little bit, could be potentially more harder, but once you start doing it and create more of a habit of that and seeing the opportunities, it is actually a lot easier to do because your energy is like not drained. When I was negative, and if I have a negative day, and because like maybe I'm off or something like that, it is very draining. My energy is very drained. I don't know about you guys. If you are, when you feel negative, you're really tired, your lack of energy. But when I'm positive all the time, I'm like, yahoo, let's go, like let's do this, that next thing. I'm so excited, I'm appreciative of everything, and my energy is levels are just up and up and up. And so and so what Neville Goddard and Abraham Hicks were saying is that in order for us to get our manifestations that we want, we have to already act like we already have them. But the problem is that a lot of people don't know how to get in the feeling of the end result of the feeling of their desires, and they want to already, and they're like, oh, I'll feel that way once I have my desires. But they're saying to already act like you already have your desires already, because the feelings are the same. And when you are feeling like you already have your desires, what that really does, it kind of tricks your brain to already think you already have it, and it produces that feeling and those emotions, and it's getting you in that positive, abundant, and appreciative mindset, which is what we want to do. And when we do that, we are in alignment with our desires. It's almost literally impossible for you to get the things you want in your life when you're in a negative mindset state, because it's like your energy levels aren't really matching. You know what I mean? So, and even if supposedly, say you got your manifestations and you're in a negative mindset, you don't really appreciate it. You don't really care about it, because you're just in a negative mood, and you're just like repelling everything. So, yeah, so it's very, very important to, be in that positive mindset. And you might be thinking, well, Kyle, how do I really start doing that? Like, it's like, oh, it's easier said than done, whatever. Well, first things first is that you have to kind of start small and build upwards. So, like I would want to do, like you do, is like, what I want you to do is that I want you to look at, like, observe your life and just appreciate one thing in your life, and notice the difference in your energy levels are in the day. You're going to feel so much happier. It can just be an experience in your day. So an example would be if you're out commuting to work, and say there's 20 lights between your house and your job, right? And say you hit one red light out of the 20, right? I want you to be appreciative of that experience. And because the contrast of that experience is you're hitting all the red lights and your commute is longer. But in that experience, you actually hit 19 out of 20 lights were green. And so you're just flying by the lights. And so take that a moment to appreciate that experience. And when you do that, the ball will start rolling, because you just want more of that warm, fuzzy sensation feelings inside you. And it has this like delicious feeling where you just want to spread it, you just want to have more of it, and then you're going to look at other things in your life that you're very appreciative for. So it could be like you're appreciative of your coworkers, the things you already have in your life, which is also another easy thing that you can already do, because I believe that once we have the things we want in our life, we don't really think about them anymore. We're always thinking about things we don't have. But we have to take a step back and think about being appreciative of the things we already have, and that will make you very, very happy. And some people think and believe that if you're appreciative of the things that you already have, you won't be able to get more things to be appreciative of, which is actually false. Because if you are appreciative of things now, of everything you have in your life, the universe is going to give you more things to be appreciative of, because your consciousness levels are expansive, and so there's more things out in the world that you can be appreciative for, because you're giving that positive energy and you're more in alignment with it. And because everything is energy at the very end of the day. So if you're very appreciative and you have this positive energy, you are in alignment with all the opportunities right in front of you, which is very, very cool. And you'll notice that your life will start changing bit by bit. So yeah, just start something small and work your way up. And lastly, just the last note I maybe want to leave upon is that when you have this positive, abundant mindset, you are in alignment with your goals, because, or your manifestations, because you are, the feelings you feel right now are the exact same feelings you're going to feel when you get that manifestation. And so it will come to you a lot faster when you are in this state. And trust me, your life, your day and your life will be so much better thinking this way. And once you get out of that habit of that negative thinking, you know, you don't want to go back to it ever again. And if you do end up having a thought, like negative thought or a bad day, you know, go for a walk, go for a drive, go get your favorite coffee, go for a Starbucks, go to the gym, take a nap. When you do those things, you will stop the negative thinking right in its tracks, and then once you do that, you're doing a different activity, your mind will start thinking of different thoughts. I know sometimes it's easier said than done. It's like, oh, just like change your thoughts, just change your thoughts, you know. But when you change your action and just like change your environment, and you're just doing something else different, your mind will like naturally change your thought patterns, and start changing a different thought, and like, or just putting on your favorite like music and just like, you know, jamming out and stuff. That will kind of help you get out that negative mood. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. I really hope that this works out for you. Please start small. I challenge you to just be appreciative of one thing in your life, and I guarantee you're gonna notice a huge difference in your body, in your mood, when you start doing this. And I want you to leave a comment down below of what you are appreciative for. And if you have any questions for me about law of attraction or personal development, and you want my personal opinions on, please leave in the comment section down below. You can also send me an Instagram DM as well. Speaking of Instagram, you can follow me on my social medias. They'll be linked down below. Also, if you want to support the channel, you go to buymecoffee.com/KyleStencil. I love me some good cup of Joe. And yeah, I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye.